A multimeter's basic function is to measure voltage, resistance and current in AC and DC circuits. There are many makes and models, but they all share certain features. Before using a meter, it's important to check that it's rated for the power of a circuit being tested, or the instrument can be damaged. Multimeters fall into two categories when measuring AC. True RMS, root mean square meters, which can accurately measure sinusoidal and non-sinusoidal voltages, whilst non-true RMS meters can only measure sinusoidal through estimation, an averaging technique which can lead to inaccuracy in signals which aren't pure sine waves. Typically, multimeters have a red probe and a black reference or common probe. They're connected to different sockets on the multimeter depending on the measurement being made. When testing high voltage or current, a plug with a protective shroud should be used to reduce the risk of electric shock. There are several modes that a multimeter can be put in for testing: volts AC, volts DC, resistance, continuity, current AC, and current DC. Some bench multimeters have multi-function range buttons for volts, amps and ohms. When measuring voltage, the probes are placed in parallel with the circuit. When measuring current, the probes are placed in series. When measuring, set the meter to the highest range and work down to the required resolution. If you know the rating of the circuit being tested, you can set the range to the next highest value. The probe connector is pushed into the correct current range socket before you begin. Don't exceed the current rating of the socket or an internal protection fuse will blow and the meter won't give a reading. When in resistance mode, test the multimeter by touching the probes together. The reading should be 0 ohms or no resistance. To measure resistance, place the probes on either side of the component being tested. Adjust the range, increasing in value until a reading is shown on the display. Be careful when measuring a component to only have one probe in contact with your skin, or the resistance of your body will be measured in parallel with it.